Hi, everybody. This is Amit. I am a solution engineering manager for the APAC. And today I am going to talk about why Thales Sentinel licensing and entitlement management solution rather than developing the homegrown solution. Okay, so the concept of building a homegrown system is not really straightforward, what many software vendor thinks. If you start building your homegrown system, you have to address all these concerns right to become a successful. So let's take a look at few of them. So you need to hire the people who are experts in building the system, developing encryption algorithm, the security algorithm, building a hack-proof license management mechanism. And it's not only that, you need to take extra care of those people so they do not leave the company, because the licensing system needs to be keep updated to solve the new business challenges that you see in the market, what we have heard in Damien and Philip presentation earlier. If we look at the second point as security, well, security is a big aspect. It can negatively impact your revenue in no time if this is not rightly implemented. And there you need to rely on the third party experts to develop the security algorithm. Then you have to test it. Then you have to spend in the security certifications. And these are the added cost, right? And what if all these, system structure, the development informations are not properly documented? What if the person who developed the system has not left enough information for its successor to take over? What he just leave the company? And these are very common challenges what we have seen with software companies who are developing the homegrown solution. And these brings the added cost and risk which are hidden behind the surface, not really identified at the beginning of the project when you start developing your homegrown system. The integration cost, the deployment cost, the maintenance cost, the enhancement cost, the continued enhancement of this licensing system, that goes up to millions sometimes. And what about the cost of lost opportunity? Well, it's not only the hired person who can develop the system their own. Your internal sales team, the IT team, the product team, everyone has to invest their time and they have to focus on contributing in building those license management system while prioritizing their core product. And that brings the opportunity cost. Now, if all these costs are visible upfront, then the question, is it really worth to start building homegrown? Well, the most common answer will be no, it's not. Now, let's take a look at what the ideal license management system should look like. You have seen a snapshot of this diagram in previous presentation from Philip. This is something we have spent 30 years to develop this whole ecosystem with 5 basic touch points which are required to run a successful business. And we will take a look at each of them. So one of the biggest issue that software vendors facing today is the software piracy and overuses. And this is not only impacting their revenue potential, but it is also impacting their paying customers who ultimately bear the cost of this illegal use by someone else. And that's where you need to develop a built-in strong security system, which is not easy to crack. And that's where you're gonna need a security expert. Second, once this protection part is taken care of, it is time to think that your system is ready to allow your team to sell the product. An operational platform would be required with role-based access. So the product team can go and create a product package. They can include the bundle of the features inside the product. The sales team can go and put the product package into customer's contract and create a customer's entitlement. The support team can go and check which customer is valid for getting the support, who has the valid entitlement, for how long, and so on. Next comes the self-service portal, which would allow your customers and partners to manage inventory, right? To activate the license, to make the renewals, To download the software through secure channel, a self-service portal is required, which is a customer-facing portal, the partner-facing portal. That gives them a feel of owning the product that they have purchased from you. They can simply go there and see what all products are there for them to use, how long they are valid. And by offering the self-service portal, you are actually enhancing your customer's experience, which is essential to keep the customer with you. Otherwise, customer might start leaving if they feel the challenges in getting the software from you, getting the license activation from you, getting the renewals and all that. So once the protection part, operation part, and delivery part is done, the next is to think about your data, the licensing data, the entitlement management data. How to capture those data that you can integrate into your decision, right? You would want to know if a new business model works in a specific market or not, if a customer has responded positively to a new package or not. So all these data you would require for making a product investment decision. And that's when you see the need of integration with some business intelligence tool. And last but not least, once you start to grow, the manual operation becomes a blocker and start killing your business, that you will realize. And that's when you start thinking about making all this business process automated, right? From code to cash. So you would need to integrate your license management system to the backend system, like the ERP system, the billing system, the e-commerce system, the marketplace, right? Now, how easy is it to build a system like this, which you will essentially need to grow? Well, let me tell you, it's not only that one-time investment that you go and build the system like this. It's also ongoing investment. And I'd like to share that we invest $20 million every year to keep enhancing this system for our customers, solving the new business requirement, supports the newest technology available in the market today. And I will talk in the next couple of slides where our investment actually goes to. So one big part of our investment goes to keep enhancing the security system, security for various types of application, the on-prem application, the SaaS application, the IoT application, AI application, server application, and all that. So if it is an on-prem application, suppose we take an example, if it is an on-prem software that goes out of your company to your customer end, suppose if you release it today and tomorrow it is cracked, your entire revenue forecast might collapse, right? So the security becomes utmost important for the on-prem application. While for SaaS application, security might not be that important because you are already hosting it in some secure cloud environment, in public cloud or private cloud. But the packaging features with subscription becomes utmost important. How to package the features for different type of users in a different company. If you are selling AI application, well, AI application is what? It's a Python code. It's written in a plain text. The most vulnerable application, software application today. So you have to write the best encryption algorithm to protect the Python code, the AI application. Let me tell you, we have several customers in Korea only who have implemented this Thales solution successfully in their AI application. And it's not only the security, the strong security algorithm that you have to write. What we have done is that we have also built a mechanism, the cross-platform, the cross-locking mechanism, that all the protected applications can be shipped with a different type of license key, depending on the deployment, the kind of deployment that you do at your customer end. So by this cross-locking, actually we make sure that our customer does not have to reinvest their engineering resource for repackaging their application for different market and different deployment. So it's not only the strongest security, but also ease to implement and ease to use for the end user. Now, this kind of security system is not really easy to develop homegrown. It requires a huge cost, huge investment, and a lot of time to invest. And if you proceed in this direction, well, of course, huge investment, huge cost, and then the cost of lost opportunity. You're gonna lose focus from your core business. It's not something that any software company would want to proceed into this direction. Next part of investment goes to keep enhancing all these license models, different license models, which is required for various deployments. Usually If you develop homegrown system, that comes with a perpetual license always, right? So if you need a perpetual license, if you are selling with just one-time price, then yeah, I mean it's fine, it's easy, it's okay to build a homegrown system. But most of the customers and most of the business have already shifted to subscription based. They have already shifted to usage based, right? And most of the business that our customers have also shifted on the feature based. Feature based is nothing but that you can switch on, enable, disable features in the real time and let your customer experience it, very positive way. This is very innovative way to, increase revenue and also to keep your customers' experience positive. We have also implemented the prepaid licensing, which is a kind of token-based licensing. This is very popular today in the SaaS market. So we keep enhancing, and then the trialware, where the software vendor wants to, give their application to their customer for even wait for a certain period of time. So all these license model that we keep investing and keep enhancing. And all these license models are not easy to develop in homegrown. You need to rely on some expert like us. The business system integration also takes our huge investment every year to enhance our system to support all the big players available in the market. We have already built an out-of-the-box connector for these four: Salesforce, Zuora, MS Dynamics, and SAP. And our concept of building the integration is such a way that it can simply integrate any other market players that is available today in the market. So it is very scalable and very flexible. And usually these kind of technologies are always challenging in building homegrown solution. We are also investing in building a channel with various intelligence tools that is available in the market. This is usually very much required for knowing, the information about your customer uses that helps in the product investment decision, as I mentioned previously. So all these integration, can it be really built in homegrown? Well, not easily. And next, what you see is the self-service portal. Our another big investment are actually in enhancing all these self-service portal capabilities, because this plays a crucial role in your customer experience. So if your customer are not happy with the delivery process, if they are facing challenge getting your software, getting the right kind of license file, you experience the customer issue. So Thales concept of building this self-service portal is very agile. So it can quickly adapt the changes according to the business requirement or the customer requirement that you see. And we have already built up all these four portals that you see for our customers, right? This type of agile system is not really easy to build in the home. You always need to rely on the SM experts like Thales. So to summarize the session today, is it really worth building the system? That was the question we gave as a thought at the earlier, of this presentation. So if you start small, if you have just one product line, if you have just one pricing model to sell, and if you are selling only to a fewer customer in very specific market, and if you want to build yourself, it's okay. It's okay to build, because you will not find much value from Thales solution at that specific stage, at the early stage. But as soon as you have started to grow, which you will eventually grow, you will introduce multiple product lines. You will have a different pricing model. You will have a large customer base. You will have to cover the diverse and competitive market. And then you have to be agile to stay ahead of the competition. Your system needs to quickly adapt the changes of the business need. And that's where you will realize the homegrown system starts failing miserably. That's what we have witnessed with many of our existing customers. They started homegrown, but eventually they implemented Thales licensing solution. And that's where you're going to need us. So with that, I thank you for listening.